Welcome to another episode of Hack the Body, Hack the Mind. I'm Charlie and I'm going to be your coach for today. We're down at Origin Athletic and today we're going to go through the front squat.
React like that. Like the weekend get a full range of motion.
Welcome to Hack the Body, Hack the Mind. Drive up and
5 kg.
The first thing I want you to think about when you're doing a front squat is where the bar sits in the rack. It wants to be in a nice position so when you put your arm over it, it fits comfortably in your armpit. Keep it around chest height. Once you've got the bar set up in the rack to the correct height, then we think about our hands. What I like to think about is where it goes from smooth to rough on the bar, I go a thumb distance from that. Now this all depends basically on your mobility. So if your mobility is poor, in your thoracic or your shoulders, then what you're gonna have to do is go a little bit wider on the bar. We don't need to have a full grip on the bar. We can have fingers if possible. The kind of goal is to obviously get a full grip on the bar, but that may not always be the case for each person. I know it's not for me. So once you've got your hands set up on the bar, we're gonna step in under. Our elbows are gonna come forward and nice upright into this front rack position. I like to think about it as if there's a balloon in front of you, you're trying to squeeze that balloon together. Keep your elbows nice and high. The bar's gonna sit basically on our front delts, pushed up towards our throat, so quite high up on our chest. Once your elbows are up nice and high, we want to just make sure we bend from the knees and we keep this nice neutral spine, then we're going to stand the bar up. We're going to take 2 to 3 steps backwards and put our feet into our nice squat position. Our squat position is going to be a little bit wider than it is on a goblet squat, so around hip width and still toes pointed out at this 5 to 1 positioning. So what I want you to do is take a big breath in before each rep and brace your core. Imagine someone's going to punch you in the stomach. We're then going to break at our knees and our hips, and we're going to send our knees directly over our toes. What I want you to think about is keep your eyesight looking either dead straight or look up a little bit. If we look down, we're more likely to go down. We're slowly going to lower ourselves until we hit 90 or just below parallel. From here, we're going to push out from the bottom of the squat. We're going to drive with our feet, and we're going to lock out at our knees and our hips. We're basically going to squeeze our quads and tense our glutes as we stand back up. The whole time we're trying to keep this nice upright posture as we do this. So keep your elbows nice and high, squeeze that balloon in front of you. Now you've gone through it in that front rack position, I'm going to talk you through 2 different other ways that you can actually hold the bar. Now you can hold it in this kind of cross position where the bar sits on your delts and your hands and your fingers basically keep that bar in that position. And then the other way is we use some wraps. So if you've got any kind of straps for deadlifts or anything like that, we're going to wrap them around the bar and we're going to use them to basically promote this kind of front rack positioning. Kind of wraps sit around shoulder width as well. So when we're doing this, we're still trying to promote our elbows up nice and high in this nice front rack position. So this is Hack the Body, Hack the Mind. I'm Charlie. You can find us on all different social media platforms. Thank you for tuning in and we'll see you on the next one.